Hi, I'm Mike Byle, the luthier from the Acoustic team, and we're over here in the Acoustic department. This is once all the wood goes through our kiln, we bring it up here, and it's just like a mini wood library. We can, go if we need a European top, we can pick a European top. Everything's all graded out beforehand. After it's put together, we regrade it again. Cocobolo, European spruce, bear claw European spruce, a little bit of Lud spruce that we just got, some Carpathian spruce, red spruce. We keep maybe like a month or two's worth of wood here on the floor. So after it's all dry, we get the orders, match everything up to the order, and it'll come over here to Herman Eflin. And maybe some people have seen Herman in the ads before. He's a big star. What Herman's doing right now is he's joined up these tops and he's looking for any gaps before he glues everything up. This is Cliff Smith. Hey Cliff, how's it going? Cliff, after he gets the tops, he'll put a rosette in them. Then he'll come over here to the vacuum tables. And he's already got his bracing notched, put together. He can then index the bracing into these Lexan cutouts. Then the table comes down. Glues everything in place. That sits for a couple of hours. It'll come out. And what Cliff's doing right now is he's in the process of just cleaning up these tops. He gets all the glue, any little rough edges or anything. Make sure everything is tight. We also use a Go-Bar deck system. A lot of people use the Go-Bar deck system. It works great. The vacuum system is a little quicker, but we found that for the backs, the Go-Bar works a little bit better. And this is a crotch grain mahogany back that Cliff is probably going to glue up here in the near future. But once again, the brace is all indexed into the Lexan cutout. And then he'll just use these little bars right here. They're actually made out of fiberglass. And you just bend them in. They put a pretty good deal of pressure in. Glue everything up nicely. And step over here, we've got some completed backs, tops. From there, it'll head over to box assembly. Basically what happens is the side is cut out, laid onto these blankets and slats. The blankets were actually made for the aerospace industry. When satellites go around the back of the globe, they get really cold, and these blankets will heat up to keep the satellite warm so everything doesn't freeze up. And somebody a lot smarter than myself figured out that we can bend wood with them. It just ended up working out well for us. But inside here, Pete has already pre-bent the side for us. Slats are made out of spring steel, and that kind of keeps everything nicely compressed as it's bending and won't allow it to crack or separate. We try not to use any water or a lot of water if need be, because it tends to swell the wood fibers and then things kind of come apart. have a bent side. The sides are then put into this mold, and we have the inside cutouts, which kind of index to that. We use a quick grip clamp just to squeeze everything together while it cools, and then that keeps it from kind of warping or, you know, doing anything funky. So what Pete will do then is glue those together with a head block and a tail block, and then from there it'll come over here to box assembly. Pete will then apply the perfing, and all he uses is little clothespins to glue that on. Clothespins and a little aliphatic resin, better known as wood glue. We'll also apply all the side braces, so if the guitar takes a hit from the side or the back, that it will minimize any kind of cracking or splitting. From there, he'll take the side and the sides, the back, the top that are all matched up, and he'll cut little notches for the braces, and he'll hand fit each back to each set of sides, same with the top. And then from there, it comes over here into these presses. And it sits for a couple hours. Then we can comfortably pull it, route off the little edges that hang over. We'll sand the body from there. So this is what it looks like when it comes out of the mold. When we true the guitar up, we'll just take it over to the router table, and we use a laminate trimmer bit just to take the edges off. And then from there, we'll spray a really thin coat of finish onto the guitar before it's bound. It lets the tape adhere a little bit better, and then also when you pull the tape back up, it doesn't pull the fibers of the spruce up. The spruce is really soft, you have to be very careful with it. From there, we'll go over here. This is Phil and Joey, and what Phil and Joey are doing right now are just kind of, they're putting the end wedges in the guitar and mitering all their joints. And you can see how Joey's fitting all his miters. It's tedious work, and it's very detail oriented, but at the end you can see it's worth it. You know, the guitars look great.